Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby83 with Mr. Hornsby83. This is called a special edition topic show. I'm going to talk about Shark Week. I was going to do this video initially Sunday, but the battery was drained. I had the review and the prediction to do before that, but I'm only going to talk about two specials because the rest of the specials I've seen were pretty much, they're pretty much not seeming as fictional as the two specials I'm about to talk about. Like the Tiger Shark one and that all seem like, But I'm going to start with what they started out with this last Sunday, which was the Darkness, Wrath of Submarines, and that sounded like a friggin' plot from Jaws. I mean, everything they were saying sounded like something that was going on in Jaws. Like they took the script from Jaws and just frickin' said, guess what? We're gonna make up a fictional story and make people believe that Jaws really exists. I don't even think the submarine thing exists at all. Because, I mean, if it did, what are the chances that a great white gonna turn out to be some kind of man-eater? I mean, all the scientists, even the shows on Discovery that they've done for these sharks, everybody they've had on there have debunked the fact that these sharks are man-eaters. So, I don't know. That one was a bit shaky. It was really awful fictional. And after a while I got thinking maybe it's the Megalodon. But you're about to get my opinions on what happened with the follow-up episode to Megalodon, which I was really stoked to watch when before it came on, but then when it came on and I watched it, well, I actually recorded a DVR because it was family movie night on Friday. So. But yeah, submarines, yeah, you can tell that was all made up. Anybody that thinks that's real, don't buy into it, because that was completely the Jaws plot. Through and through, the shark with the scratch on the eyes, 30-foot shark. Go back and watch the Jaws movies, you'll see what I'm talking about. Especially Jaws 3, watch that one. That's mostly what they stole from that stuff. But now I'm going to get to the Megalodon new evidence. And this really disappointed me because, as y'all know, I did the video about Megalodon possibly being alive, how excited and nervous I was about it. And I just couldn't. But when I seen the new evidence, it's like, the only thing that seemed like it was really real was the tooth that he belonged to the studio. Everything else seemed staged. The freaking sharks, the films of the sharks looked fake and everything, and I was really disappointed because I was really excited about this story last year. I mean, I was like, wow, this is the best thing that freaking they've done with Shark Week. Recent in the history of Shark Week being around. They've never had a story as awesome as the Megalodon one. But, just like frickin' submarines, I guess the Megalodon stories, so that means, I guess, Megalodon is not around still. It's gone, it's extinct with the dinosaurs. But really, the Shark Week this year was a bit of a disappointment. There was some good stuff here and there. I like the Tiger Shark one. Hammerhead one was decent too. I thought it was funny what they were calling that Hammerhead in that special, calling it Old Hitler. And I'm not gonna say what joke I made because it might, people might get offended and it might seem tasteless to other people. So I'm not gonna say the joke that I had. I'm not against Jewish people or anything. It's just something I said just to make fun of that. But I was mainly making fun of the special. Yeah, Shark Week this year was really disappointing. Now, had they gave some believable evidence for the Megalodon, new evidence, maybe I'd believe it. But the closest thing to believable evidence was probably the teeth. That's about it. And if you watch that special Friday, you'll see what I'm talking about. But, Sharkley, come on now. And then I read an article later on that night, after I watched that said that, that they were making it up anyway in the first place. Everything that they talked about in last year's Megalodon special. Everything, which I mean, this year it just seems staged. It seems completely fictional. Just like with the submarine thing. Everything else, I really didn't, I paid attention to it, I watched it, but I really, just wasn't excited about it. I mean, if Discovery is doing this every year and making up all this stuff, then that's going to mess up the credibility of what these are classified as documentaries. That's like with the Blair Witch. Might as well call this the Blair Shark Project. But, come on now. Everybody believes that the Blair Witch is real. I think the myth is real. I think the myth is real in that, but I don't think Blair Witch is real. I mean, back when I first seen the movie, I didn't believe that it was real until I seen part 2, and then when I seen Jeffrey Donovan appear in Monk, and he's like the main star of the first, or the second one. And not only that, the one that was the star of the first one was in a Steak Estate commercial not too long after Blair Witch came out. But, yeah. Just, if you're gonna do the Blair Shark Project, just, do whatever. That's gonna cause you to lose ratings because a lot of people, I think, believe this stuff that these people are saying on here, believe these people are really scientists. I mean, sometimes some of these people do sound like scientists because they'll debunk the crap about man-eaters and this and that, but, it's just, I don't know. But, I'll about do it for this. I don't even know if I'll watch Sharkless next year. But, I'll do it for this video. Check out my big news episode Friday. I was going to do it Wednesday, but something came up. Thursday, something's coming up. So I got to do it Friday. And like I said last night on the review on that, I'm really excited to bring this news. I'm sure you guys probably heard it from where I got it from. If you haven't, you'll be the first to hear it from me. But, where I got it from, I'm sure a lot of people have heard that podcast and this and that. But I'm really looking forward to it. Can't wait to do it. Got a couple big videos planned for the next few weeks. I got another fitness one. This time, I have a friend. Me and him's going to show. We're going to do a little bit of the video, taking time to show proper ways to do workouts. And then we'll be talking about the